What's up there, everybody? So today we're checking out Rematch. This is from the creators of Seafood. I got a early creator access code to it, essentially a beta. This game does not release for another 2 months, so I just want to say if you see any type of graphical issues or things like that, just understand that the game is still a little bit of the way out. But I'm running this on the Steam Deck OLED, and I gotta say this game runs and performs extremely well on this handheld, and I'm excited to show you how it plays. Just like with any of my videos, I'm going to show you what options I'm using, what settings I'm using on this handheld. I'm not sure if this beta will go into an open testing, but if it does, you can go ahead and check this out for yourself. I have it set to 1280 by 720, which is the max it'll allow, and then frame generation, super resolution I have turned off. For the graphics quality, I had it set to high, and then I changed crowd quality as well as anti-aliasing quality to low. Crowd quality you could just turn off completely. I didn't really see the crowd jump in all too much. It's only when you first get into a match that they appear, and then the map changes and they pretty much disappear. So it's not really necessary. Just go ahead and turn that off. As for anti-aliasing, I had it set to low because I was noticing some weird fringing and artifacting around the characters. When I turned that off, that problem went away. So I have here the standard 4v4 match. There's also a 5v5 available within this preview, and I'm just going to show you how the game runs with those settings that I showed you before. My FPS counter is in the top left hand corner, and as you see here, it's steady around 59-60 FPS the entire time. It will dip to mid 50s depending on where I am on the field. As I get closer to other players, the FPS will count down a little bit more, but overall you are seeing a steady 60 majority of the time. The game is recommended to use with a controller, so it does work fairly well with the Steam Deck just straight out. You don't really have to fiddle with anything, it just works as is. The button mapping is a little weird, so I would want to go into the settings and change a few things. Sprint is LB instead of a press of the stick, so that's something I don't really like all too much, but that's just nitpicking that's within the game itself that you can change. It doesn't really affect the overall quality and gameplay that you see here. Overall, I did test this on my main PC as well as an ROG Ally, and the Steam Deck holds up fairly well. On my main PC, I was getting everything on Ultra at about 170 FPS, and I was running that with a 3070. On the ROG Ally, however, I was seeing a couple of issues here and there when it came to switching the graphics quality. Now that does run Windows, whereas this is running just Steam OS, so there is that. I feel like the Steam Deck is getting a little bit more support on the back ends by the developers, and I'm not sure if that's actually a thing or not, but the ROG Ally did have a bunch of little issues here and there that I had to work around in order to get that working. However, those problems were not persistent on my main PC, which is also obviously running Windows. Overall, I'm enjoying the game. I've actually had a lot of fun while playing this on the handheld, and I highly recommend it. It's only 30 bucks and it comes out in about 2 months, June 19th of this year. As of right now, it's April 11th. So we have a little bit more than 2 months until this game fully releases. I can see a lot of these problems that I had on the ROG Ally just get ironed out. Hopefully a little bit more performance and quality improvements get put into the game and it just works a little bit better. As of right now, no complaints on the handheld with Steam Deck, and it's just a flawless and fun game to play. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you happen to have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on all my socials within the description, as well as find this game. And that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.